25 years since Sisters with Voices, better known as SWV, burst onto the music scene with the album It's About Time. This month, the group is set to be honored with the Soul Train Lady of Soul Award. And Good Day Atlanta's Paul Milliken recently sat down with the group here in the studio.
Well, the title of one of their most recent albums is I Missed Us, and I did. I missed SWV, one of the biggest female vocal groups. Forget that, one of the biggest vocal groups of all time. Is still performing, still touring, and sounds better than ever 25 years after they got started, and we are thrilled to have Coko, Lelee, Taj in the studio. SWV, how are you?
Good.
It is so great to see you all.
Thank you.
Okay, before we go back, because we're going way back, okay? Are you prepared to go back?
Yeah, at least 25 years.
Absolutely. I no further than that. We're going way no. Let's talk about the Lady of Soul Award at the Soul Train Awards. This is huge. When did you guys find out that you were being honored?
About 2 weeks ago, maybe?
Yeah.
And how did the news come to you? Was it just a phone call like, yeah, you're getting kind of a big award?
Our manager,
Was it a text?
Payne, called us.
I think it was a, did he? No,
We did it on the phone.
Oh, he called, each one of us individually.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I started doing the two-step.
Yeah, right?
I couldn't believe it. I'm like,
It's
it was
about
like
time.
a long pause. I didn't know whether I should be emotional, happy. I'm like, wait, this is surreal.
I feel like you all came out at really kind of a golden age of R&B music. The
It was a
90s.
good time.
Great singers, great songs, original
groups.
songs, girl groups coming out. Do you feel that way as well?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good time for music, period.
Yeah.
Everybody won in the 90s.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They didn't have to choose, you know?
And everybody had their own
They had
sound.
their own
so
sound.
when you heard them, you knew who you were listening to.
Yeah. Now, do you have a moment from back then when it first clicked that like we made it? We made it. We're somebody. Was it like a Grammy nomination? Was it the songs going to #1? When was it that it hit you?
Everything happened so fast
It
for us.
really
For me,
did.
it was like we made it when we left home on promotional tour, but we couldn't go back home because we had it seemed like we blew up while we were on tour.
Yeah.
And we had to move out our houses immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was
Can I ask you about a few of my favorite songs really quickly? Okay, well, we'll go back to the first album. So the Human Nature remix of Right Here is a classic. I mean, today it is such a classic.
I hated that song.
Okay,
Fans love
let's
it,
talk
though.
about this then. Tell me why. Give me the story here.
Because the original Right Here was so, we from the Bronx and Brooklyn, so everything back then was about this, you couldn't bop your head. And we heard that remix, we were like, oh, our career's done. This is boring, it's not gonna work. And the A&R at the time, he's like, shut up, I know what I'm doing.
Wow.
And he
Just
knew what he
trust
was
me.
doing.
Yeah.
He did.
You've been in the industry long enough that you've seen so many changes. It's a different industry, I'm sure, than when you started. Talk about what it's like being part of the industry and releasing albums today.
When we first came out, like Coko said, we were on the road promoting our album day and night. Literally, we were from city to city. It was like the old days. If we had an old broke down bus, we would have been on that to promote our records.
Yeah.
Everything now just seems so instant. Everything is microwavable, and it just doesn't feel rich like it used to.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just because that was our era and we're more partial to it. But hey, I'm gonna go ahead and say it was the better one.
But the music lasts forever. The music stands, and your music has lived on and will continue to. So speaking of that, what are you working on now, aside from rehearsing, getting ready for the Soul Train Awards? What's next for SWV?
Oh man, more work, more touring.
New music.
Yeah,
We're gonna do music just for you.
We got
Please do. I will continue to have it on loop. I will drive people crazy with it. gladly.
Give me some.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, we are so thrilled that you're.
Love that. If y'all only knew how excited Paul was to do that interview, he really was. You can see SWV perform and get their Lady of Soul Award when the Soul Train Awards airs Sunday, November 26th on BET. Hey, remember, you can watch Fox 5 all day long on YouTube TV. You can stream Fox 5 on your TV, your computer, your smartphone, or your tablet. And if you can see right behind me, that is what you're watching if you're watching YouTube TV. It's live TV on all of your screens coming to you from YouTube. So if you want to learn more about this, you can log on to tv.youtube.com. Time